Hi, my name is Ada Madison. I'm the creator and founder of the Art Principle Technique. I decided to hop on here today because I've been hearing from a lot of you asking, what exactly is the Art Principle Technique? I've never heard of that before. Let me explain it to you. It's sort of like taking the artistry of hair design, the artistry of cutting and coloring, and marrying it with the union of traditional art, meaning painting and sculpting, and creating a whole new modality all on its own. Think of it as almost like it getting an advanced architecture degree for hair design. But before we go any farther, let me show you why. Did you know that the average cosmetologist in the United States today earns less than $33,000 total, including her tips, including those on the side perks, total? That's just crazy. No one can survive on that today. $33,000 a year, and you consider the money that goes into our education and our ongoing education. The HBIC has reported that there's actually a skills crisis in the cosmetology industry now because many veteran cosmetologists are leaving the industry post-pandemic for better paying jobs with better benefits. It's like there's the land of the haves and the have-nots. You're either really in there making a kill with it and you're one of the haves, or you're in with the masses and you're constantly struggling to make ends meet. You're constantly trying to fill your chair. Your books fill up and then suddenly they disappear. They fill up and then they disappear. There doesn't seem to be consistency. Salon owners are finding it harder and harder to find a well-rounded cosmetologist that can color and cut and do all of it. Some cosmetologists are coming out of school scared to death to cut hair. Some are experts in balayage, but don't begin to know how to cut hair. Some are amazing colorists, but they're terrified of hair cutting. It's all the missing component of really not understanding design. Let me ask you a few questions. Doesn't matter whether you've been doing this for decades or whether you've been doing it for days. Get really, really honest with yourself right now. If someone sat in your chair, could you with authority know immediately where they should part their hair and where they should never ever part their hair? Would you know where weight lines should be and where they never ever should be? Would you know tonality of hair color, what's best for them and why? Would you know placement of that hair color and how that hair color contours body and facial features? Could you guide a client to that? My experience is that most hairdressers will ask to see a picture. Some can mimic the picture perfectly and others can't. But most don't know what to put on who. And so we guess, and we hope that it'll turn out all right. And we plaster our social media feeds with the back of people's heads. What if you had a design system that was easy to follow, easy to do, as unique as a fingerprint for every single client, regardless if you're cutting, coloring, adding texture, removing texture, doing an updo, doing men's hair only, doing African American hair, coily hair, straight hair, whatever texture or tonality? What if you had a perfect design with ease, a system to find that for every single customer? How would that change your business? How would it change your business if everyone that left your chair literally could look years younger? They could look 10 pounds lighter. Truly. Art Principle is transformational for both your guests and for you. It takes the guesswork out of everything you do. It takes the knuckle biting, the, oh my gosh, she doesn't look like that person. I'll just do it. We'll do the best we can. It takes all that away. You can, with confidence, give a true consultation that is based on many, many diameters and measurements of both face, body contour, and more, and have a perfect design every single time. Let me ask you another question. How many of you, if you were going to build a house, would immediately hire an interior designer? Now, the interior designer may not be the mural artist. The interior designer may not be the one who can literally do the masonry work or the woodwork. They might not be the experts in each one of the trades, but they are an expert at design. That design component is what's missing in 99% of our cosmetologists' education. We can do fabulous cuts and colors, but we're really not sure what to put on who and why we never should or why we always should and how that changes for each individual client. That's where Art Principle Technique comes in. It takes all of the guesswork out and creates a new domain, a new modality, a new service that is valuable, that is paid for, and that is the Art Principle Technique consultation. Your roadmap or the roadmap that you send them out with to a color expert, a cutting expert, or perhaps you collaborate with multiple people on one team, one doing color and one doing cut. Art Principle Technique is the design that everyone works from. Whether you lead a team of one or lead a team of 100, whether you're just stepping into this profession or you've been in it for decades, Art Principle Technique will absolutely change your world. It'll put you and your team on track to earn six figures with consistency. It will elevate absolutely everything that you do. We're in the process right now of a global launch of the Art Principle Technique certification program. APT is not just another certification program. It is a content-rich course designed to work at your own pace online. There are over 19 full-blown masterclasses in this course. There are 12 business building assignments that effectively you're going to be creating a whole new portfolio as part of your work. It's amazing. There's actually 4 modules, the last one being interactive where you actually receive your certification, and 3 that are intense learning. The first module is about face, and it's just that. It's learning to design about face and how face is different and how you can quickly identify some of these things we talked about. The next is profile mapping, and those series of classes are all about just that, profile, bodies from the front, from the back, all the way around what design is best for someone and why. And then the power of color, truly learning how to sculpt not only facial features, but body shapes with hair color. It's amazing. So now's the time. Hop in while you can save $1,000. I can't wait to create with you. Bye for now.